What's going on, guys? That was a cover of Layer Cake from Persona 5, I guess, right? Yeah. By the Consoles. Do more Starfield. Fly around a little bit, see what we get. I haven't done anything since yesterday. I probably should have gone and emptied my inventory, but you know, such is life. I think I need to focus less on collecting things to sell, because there doesn't seem to be much of a point of it if I can't carry it. For some reason, Steam has a cloud sync error for Starfield for me. I've never played it on any other machine. I don't even have another machine where I'm signed in. My Steam Deck is out of batteries. I haven't charged it in like a week. Oh, it just fixed itself. Okay. I don't know. I must not have been working yesterday when I was trying to do it. I don't know. Don't know. All right, let me get the game going here. Yeah, so you can hit enter, but you can't click on it. I'm yelling about the save load again. So I think I should focus as well in less upgrading the same things
sure is shiny.
and more upgrading. More taking those first level skills. A lot of them introduce stuff that seems to be worth it.
Hope you're finding every. Oh, please take a look.
So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna dump a bunch of these resources. Can always get more. I'll buy them out of ammo again. Oh, wait. Shit, I was selling all my ammo. Fuck.
Thanks.
Well, good thing
And I
we're
can't
2
take
inches
all
into
the credit
this. Get out of here.
if it weren't for him. Appreciate.
I'm gonna do a little quick load there. Oops. I was like, oh, they got their ammo back. I just bought it from them. Yeah,
New Atlantis sure is.
I've been just collecting shit, and that's not the way to play early game, it seems like.
There is a bit more in the back if you're not seeing something on. Oh, please take a look.
Alright, let me not so sell resources. Oops.
Oh, please take a look.
And then buy. They don't even have ammo because I bought all their ammo. Okay.
Thanks for coming.
Oops.
In.
All right. I'm no longer over encumbered. By not much. 11 pounds. I've 11 mass. I have 80 grams of aid. Is that kilograms? I don't even know. Oh, I took the ship parts out of the ship. Oh.
Dealing in art is
That's gonna give us a bunch of weight back. Inventory. What are they going under? Aid. By mass. Ship parts don't need to be in here. Okay. That lowers my aid significantly. Still is at 30 though. Wait, didn't I just put that in the fucking ship? Bethesda made these inventories so fucking confusing. No, I don't want to take stuff out of my... I keep taking stuff out of the ship. No. View. Inventory. Aid. Mass. Ship parts. Store all. I can't. Because there's still stuff in here. Okay. Aid. Ship parts. Okay, there we go. Now we can put... Okay, it's full now. All right. That reduced my... Okay, that's more correct. Get rid of all this food that we don't need. Where else can I trim some stuff out of? Resources, or I go sell those resources. Let me rebind some of these too. I sold all the shitty weapons, which included a bunch of the starting weapons. Let's see, Assassin's Maelstrom on 7. Coachman. Put on 2, 3, 4, 5, and the cutter. We don't need it. All right. Yeah, I don't know. I keep saying that it's very obvious with this and 76 and a little bit with Fallout 4, that Bethesda's really designing all the UIs for controllers. And I get that it's a multi-platform thing, but like,
you will be scanned as you enter the city.
It's at the detriment of PC players, in my opinion. Like, the controls kind of stink for menus in this game. And I even have one of those like inventory mods on to like streamline it a bit. It's just like, sucks.
If it belongs on your... Oh, please, take...
Wait, I'm fucking buying things again. God damn it. I don't even need the money. I just kind of want to get rid of it. guess I sold those binoculars, but it's never let me equip binoculars, so I guess I don't feel that bad. Notes, resources. And also keeps doing this double menu thing. I don't know why. Just my life. Hair's all over the place too. I should have combed after my shower. Oh well. Yeah, I guess I don't really want too many more weapons.
Thanks for shopping at Jemison Mercantile.
Alright, let's try and do some of these side quests. It's nice of them to mark which one the quest objective is on for us. Right, so this was behind a locked door, if I remember correctly.
Hey there.
Alright, you should be near the next junction box. This section isn't used very much these days, so it may be a little harder to see. That's the one. Next one's not too far. Dead end, right down from Jake's. Right under that apartment they've been trying to sell. Good luck with that, right?
Let's see, novice door locked here. Oh no. Oh, there's a dead guy. Seven is my silenced weapon. All right. Oh, it's all Vasco. That just scare everybody outside. I hope not. Topher's inbox from Nico 28 days ago. This is Nico. A friend of mine told me you were looking to purchase a Model S. Is that true? You replied, yes, man. Those robots are badass. I've got one guarding my mansion, you know. How much are they selling for? Slow down. I have one. It's a decommissioned unit that, Eclectic were looking to get rid of. If you can pay cash, we can make a sale. You do know it's illegal to buy these things, right? You replied, yeah, and I don't care. What's security going to do when I unleash Big Bruno on them, huh? Yeah, I have cash. Where do you live? Oh, you're not coming to where I live. Meet me behind Orion Tower at midnight in 2 days. Bring all the cash with you. I cannot stress that enough. No cash, no sale. Please know that I have contingencies for people who decide to be idiots. You replied, yes, my man. 2 days. Best day of your life. From Nico 20 days ago. Okay, that was cute. But you really need to come back immediately and give me my money. You are lucky that I'm willing to let you live after that. If you don't pay me or return the robot, I will kill you. I am not playing games. You replied, woo, you got toffed. You got toffed. You were all, hello, yes, sir. Do you have the money? Thank you, please. And I was all, here's your money, bam, bam, bam. And now I have Bruno. What are you going to do? Go to the UC? Selling black market robots is illegal, idiot. You know what's funny? I do have the money. I keep it right next to my bed. Not that you'll ever know where that is. Bye. From Nico 20 days ago. Are you out of your mind? Can you possibly be this stupid? You know I bought that robot. Who I bought that robot from, right? Did the words remote activation mean anything to you? Bring me my money immediately, or you'll be dead in your apartment tonight. You replied, haha, tough. Yeah, I hope that wasn't everybody fleeing, because that would be bad. That being said, I haven't seen any guards come yet. $774 credits. Red Harvest Ale, Space Trucker Hat. I'm gonna leave both of those. Navigator's Pack. Nothing too crazy. Little apartment here. Little clipping there. Yeah, very good, very good. I can't imagine that robot cost 700 credits, though. There's no other credit stash? I guess not. We did use this key. Yeah, this fridge. Just chunks pie. And empty beer bottles. I like how he has like a consumer, a like public trash bin in his room. Come on, Vasco. Do keys show up as items? I guess not.
Nice to meet you. I'm not supposed to talk to strangers.
Door's locked. Requires key.
You should be near the next junction box. And if those squatters never cleared out, I would suggest avoiding eye contact. It should be fine. Another switch flipped, another lead to follow. And the lights in here just flickered too. The wiring is worse than I thought. I'm going to work on fixing that little issue while you find the next junction box. Looks like it's over near the Trade Authority. Okay, just find that and, maybe don't talk to anyone about it just yet.
Upstairs.
Okay, the final box I need you to deal with should be right around there. Unfortunately, I just realized you're in for a real tangle of cabling. Like 200 years of field attempts to rewire things. I tried to fix it 3 years back and was crying by the second day. Gave up on the third. Anyway, there should be a series of secondary breakers you need to deal with before you can access the junction box. I don't remember the order, but flip levers until all those circuits are powered down. Wow, you got it. Really well done. You saved me like a week of work. Why didn't you meet me at the monitoring station, near where we met?
Why am I able to go in here? The monitoring station, okay. I think that gunfight with the robots scared all the people off. For the most part. I don't know where I'm going.
Damn it, Rick. Can't you just leave me in peace?
Ah, please, without me.
Can't jump those windows. There we go.
Great job out there. Did I say thank you? Because thank you. There's no way I could have done that in a reasonable amount of time all by myself.
You're welcome. Instead, we both got to waste our time. Oof. All right, happy to help.
Well, not everyone would be, and I appreciate it. Thanks to your help, I was able to trace the power drain. I know where it's coming from. Unfortunately, the source is exactly where I was afraid it was. The Trade Authority. So, that's something that I'll need to deal with. That'll be fun. If you want to tag along, I certainly wouldn't complain. But if not, then this is where we part ways.
Sure.
So thanks to you, we've got evidence that the Trade Authority is behind the power drain being reported down here. I don't know if you ever dealt with the Trade Authority, but Zoe is intimidating. I have to go in there, but I really don't want to. You think you'd be willing to go with me? Just make sure this doesn't go badly?
Sure thing. What are you worried about?
I don't know. I feel like I'm the one who's going to wind up in trouble. Zoe's got a way of twisting things. Thanks. That means a lot. I can do the talking, I think. Just be ready for, well, anything.
Mm-hmm. The curse of freaking Bethesda games. Walk is too slow. Run is too fast.
Yeah.
How far ahead can I get before she thinks I'm missing? Excuse me.
spacesuit.
Thanks, buddy.
Problem?
A visit from Mast. How delightful. You'll have to remind me of being here. I'm afraid I can't keep track of all you little worker drones.
I'm Luisa Reyes. Well, you know that, because I've been in here 3 times.
Yes, of course you are. And what was it you were accusing me of with absolutely no evidence?
The power drain is coming from your building, Zoe. You and I both know it, and now I can prove it.
I'm sorry, what?
We traced the drain, checked the grid. It led us here. You can't talk your way out of this.
I'm going to ask you to wait here a moment. I'll be right back.
Okay, I can do this. Okay, just be ready for anything. I don't know if she's going to come out of there with a gun or call in mercenaries or what. I don't want this to turn out violent if we can avoid it, okay?
Okay. Sure you're not overreacting?
Believe me, I really, really hope I am. But I'll tell you, people in my division tell stories about Zoe. She's got a lot of influence.
I won't fire the first shot, but I'll fire the last one.
That's dramatic, but reassuring, I guess.
Well, Miss Reyes, I apologize for not taking this matter more seriously. I assure you I will eagerly assist in getting to the bottom of this.
No, you're not weaseling out of this. We got to the bottom of it. You are the bottom.
I appreciate your enthusiasm for your work, but I do a little more research before casting aspersions. Someone has indeed been using this location through which to route electrical power. It is not the Trade Authority. I've had my suspicions for a while, and have been keeping detailed notes, which I'm happy to share with you. For now, though, what do we do next?
Wait, what?
Oh, for heaven's sake. I presume you've been assisting Miss Reyes in tracking down this little problem. Well, clearly there's more work to be done. Why don't you continue the work you've been doing with an assurance that the Trade Authority will compensate you for your time? I'll coordinate things here with Miss Reyes. With Mast's access to the grid, we'll find out who did this soon enough. And why. Presumably, you're the one who's been doing the field work, so I believe you'll find there's another junction box out there in the well that needs your attention.
Oh, of course.
Okay, well, this is not how I saw this going. For the moment, let's assume this is all legitimate. I can sort out the details with Zoe. So why don't you go investigate the next junction box? The sooner you find the source of all this, the sooner...
Adventurer, another junction box needs your help.
Oh, wow. That watch is super cool.
Thanks. What's the best way to get up there? At the sign that says upper level, maybe? What is this? Just a trash compactor room? Thanks, boss. This is a bathroom.
Hey there. You should be
provide updates for any suspicious activity. Is that clear?
And Zoe's here too, if you hadn't guessed. We've agreed to work together on this. Once you throw the switch, we can direct you to the next junction box. That's it, thanks. Let's just take a look here. Okay, you're going to want to head for box 45A. It should be near Apex Electronics.
You can't possibly be serious. Are you looking at the same diagram I am? 47B is obviously the next one. It's on the same level.
Zoe, I know how to read. Ignore her. Head for box 45A, okay?
What's the difference between 45A and 45B? Oh. There's two. Costco. What are you doing over there?
I have nothing to give you.
Okay.
I appreciate that you've listened to reason. The junction box should be just nearby. We'll have this solved in short order. Adequately done. Miss Reyes and I have both noted that the next node in this trace is not on any of the current diagrams.
She means it's not in the well. It's somewhere on the surface. Which technically means it's not my responsibility.
However,
However, we agreed that we all like to see this through. If you head topside, I'll pull up the diagrams we need.
Okay, that map marker is not going away. Head topside.
Miss Reyes is still collecting the necessary diagrams and blueprints to accurately assess the situation. Before she returns, I'm going to make you an offer. Whatever you find at the end of this path, you bring it to me first. I'll be certain that Master gets what it needs. But I trade in valuable information. I suspect you're going to find some. I guarantee you the Trade Authority will pay well. Consider that as you head towards the residential district. We can't pinpoint the source yet, but it's somewhere over there.
Is that another NPC with a hat on? Or did Bethesda learn how to make trains? I haven't been here yet. This is residential, right? Yeah. It's like the strip when they put several pieces next to each other. Although that's all obsidian, not.
40 now.
You gotta let her go. We got the other children. Grandkids, too.
But Sheila had such fire in her. She could have been anything.
I miss her, too. After the accident, it's a mercy she went the way she did.
Even an extra day, two with her, that would have been the blessing. The
I
colony
think
war
we're still
was pointless.
recovering from the colony.
Really a shame.
Hey, you should be getting close. Looks like it's somewhere near Athena Tower. Zoe says there's a junction box on the building's exterior. I'm not sure why she knows that.
One never knows when information might be useful.
Okay, well, we're going to discuss that later. I'll check in once you flip the switch. Well, that's unexpected. Powering down that junction doesn't show any other connections.
Clearly, the source must be inside that residential tower.
Yeah, that would make sense. You know, I think I remember seeing a report about power problems on one of the upper floors. I bet it's related. See if you can get up there.
Alright, who's got power issues up here? Rip. That wasn't right.
Good day, Captain.
Wait.
I will remain stationary. Greetings, Captain. Commencing follow procedures.
Even better.
Hi.
Go back.
Should you require my presence in the future, you know where to find me.
This guy brought a whole server rack home with him. Unauthorized computer. Program update. Program status paused. Current slicing target. ATM trans fee. Local New Atlantis. Slicing value 0.001 credits per transaction. Total value 305,326 and 13 hundredths of a credit. Download files. Downloading to external device. Recent messages. Dodgson. My guys got creative with rewiring. You should have all the juice you need to run the program non-stop, so stop messaging me and get to work. I expect my cut soon. And keep the damn door locked. Last thing we need is for someone poking around. Even if Gallbank notices the funds missing, they won't have a way to trace it. They'll call it a malfunction and wipe the records, like they always do. Money's all digital anyway. They can literally just make as much as they want. Newman. So they're using a skimmer to skim off of transactions at the bank, it sounds like. It's stealing if you steal a whole deck, but if you just steal the Jack of Hearts, it's not stealing. Just take, excuse me, not steal. If I slept in the guy's bed. Let's go.
Captain, hello. I will follow.
I thought that was like the owner. Oh, it's suddenly nighttime. Wow. clothing options. Is there swimming in this game? Yeah, there is. Is there diving? There's diving in Fallout. I don't know why there's not diving here. Vasco, hello. I don't know what that would be called, like the subway? The Nat station makes more sense.
Side effects of breath jumping. Maybe they really
Seems like the Crimson Fleet is everywhere these days, spread like a virus through the
Have you
cell
got the data?
systems. They like to set up shop in old facilities.
So you tracked it down. You've got something to show for it?
They can strike anywhere.
Sure, already promised to give you a
A
minute.
minute for what exactly? If you got something, I really need it. I have.
Alright.
So you tracked it down? Great. I'll get this back to Mass for analysis. I'm not stupid. I know Zoe probably made you an offer. I appreciate that you didn't take it. And I'm really glad we got to work together on this. So, looks like maybe someone thought they could hack the Calibank system. In fact, looks like maybe they did. Still want to claim you had nothing to do with this, Zoe?
My dear, why in the world would I want to break the law? And Galbank, no less. I do quite enough business with them as it is.
All right. Well, I'll have some people look over this. Maybe they'll be in touch.
I very much doubt that.
See you around.
The Trade Authority has access to goods and services no one else does. No one. Welcome to the Trade Authority. If, however, you are here under false pretense, say, sent by one Miss Tsang of UC Distribution, then I'm afraid you'll find nothing illegitimate here to report to her. And I'd ask that you pass along my request to stop these silly games. So, what'll it be?
Curses, you've blown my cover.
No one she's sent so far has had any hint of a sense of humor. So either she's getting craftier, or you're not working for her. Please, let me know if I can assist you further. If you need anything else, you know where to find us.
Alright, well, sounds like another mission done. stuck in that tree. Alright, let's go accept her quest because we literally said hang on a minute and then wandered off into the oblivion.
You should return to your quarters to rest. You appear tired.
Ready to head out there? Or did you still need time on your own?
Got it. You and me will get until we get that artifact.
We'll need to head to Mast. Check in with the Vanguard recruiting office where my contact works. And listen, whatever you were before or whatever you do once you're out there, I don't care. So long as you don't bring UC security to our doorstep. Every member of Constellation is their own conscience. Understood?
What do you mean? You don't care if I steal as long as I don't get caught?
I mean, Constellation has a roster of members who haven't always been on the right side of their respective society. We're risk takers. Some of us have seen the inside of a jail cell more than once. If you join us, it means you're committed to our mission. In exchange, we give you latitude in your choice of means.
Sure.
Good. Let's take a little stroll through New Atlantis, shall we?
Returning to
Your
assignment,
father dropped by.
Captain.
He left a note for you. Here. As much as I love uncovering new questions, I wouldn't mind a few answers now and then. Stay safe, okay?
A note from Mom and Dad. Dear Gearmatic, oh how formal. If you could stop by at home. There's something I wanted to talk to you about. Nothing urgent, but I sure would like to see you, Dad. Alright, I mean... let's go see Mom and Dad real quick.
Captain, it is pleasant to...
I wonder how she'll be different than Vasco as a follower. You already left it in the dust. That's not good. Oh, I actually took some fall damage. Did I?
What? Well, I'll be. Honey, we got ourselves a visitor. I'll get the coffee brewing.
Oh, my God. Oh, you about gave me a heart attack.
Not that we're not thrilled to see you, son, but I thought you were under contract with Argos Extractors. Is everything all right?
Better than all right. I'm working for Constellation now. I got a new job at Constellation. Don't assume it's bad news. I got a big time promotion. I'm in Constellation now.
Now. It's just with our family. The news isn't always great, but Constellation? Is this one of those candid camera vids? A joke?
My
Yep.
child is a member of Constellation. I just knew you were special. Didn't I always say that? That you were meant for great things? Great things.
Every mom says their kid's special. But I guess you're right.
Oh, say again? I should record that and play it back. Mom, you were right. Oh, but you didn't give me any notice. If I'd known, I'd have your favorite meal in the oven. And your room is just a mess. Although that's how you left it.
Easy, honey. Let the boy catch his breath. Why don't you settle in? You know you're always welcome. Where's the tissue paper?
You don't know where that is?
I knew where it was.
High school backpack. Extra capacity. Oh boy. Backpack, a note from Mom. I patched up your old high school backpack, good as new. There's so many pockets in there. One of them had an old apple in it, and, well, it's clean now. I know you're all grown up, but the backpack has the best storage on the market. Maybe you could use it with Argos? If not, let me know and I'll donate it. Love, Mom.
No, I moved them to the bottom shelf ages ago.
How do you expect me to know where anything is if you keep moving them all the time?
You should pay attention.
Football. United Colonies Pulsars. Freestar Collective Trailblazers. A plushie, some cards. Why do I have Crocs in my bedroom? Sports bottle, baseball, games, space shuttle.
We need to talk to John Tuala in Goodbye.
There's no contextual, like, I can't believe you lived here.
I'm planning a grocery run later. Might get some things you like.
Everyone in my poker night is going to hear about you.
I like how impersonal this is. I'm still in my uniform.
I still can't believe it. Constellation. The stories make them seem so exotic, so, well, romantic. Almost.
I wonder if there's one for every faction.
How is it for real? You liking it?
People are amazing. They're so worthy. So far, so good. Still wrapping my head around being invited to join, honestly.
It's funny how you can live years where the days all blend together. But then out of the blue, whammo, everything's different. I've got some news of my own. You are now officially looking at a retiree. Taught my final class last Thursday. The faculty threw me a party and everything. It's too bad you weren't here then. You could have had some cake.
Congrats, University. Sure lucky to have you.
I gave it my good old college try. You see what I did there? Enough about that. Anything you want to talk about before you have to go? I mean, stay. Stay as long as you like, but I imagine you're all excited to get to discovering.
Remove kid stuff trait. I'm not sure if I can keep sending stuff home. No. You guys need anything?
You know, it's supposed to be us taking care of you, right? I'd like to say we'll pay you back the money you sent home. Well, I appreciate it. We appreciate it. More than you know.
How are things going?
Retirement's treating me well, but there are some days I almost missed the class from. Don't say anything to your mom about this, but she got some work done at Enhance. She keeps looking younger every day, I tell her. Not that I mind.
Got any plans?
Planning a proper, honest-to-goodness vacation. Nothing too fancy. I've been promising your mom a trip for years, and I got no excuses now. Your mother's been sending me links all day about such and such deals and excursions, but it'll be good to
He's
get
saying
out.
that like she's not right behind him.
Ugh. They are not used to anyone saying no. Not one bit. When
Well,
I go to
there's
sleep,
silence
I
of
got
the
a clean
sands.
conscience.
Well,
Working for them.
I made a
It
suggestion.
would be hard to look
Why
myself
don't you
in the
make
mirror.
one?
You are
the
still
kid
all right with
movie?
that?
You
Signing
never
bonus
cease to
alone.
amaze me. The house feels alive again now that you're here. I still can't get over you being here. And it's not even Mother's Day. So, I gotta ask, is there anyone special in your life? With you being in Constellation now, I imagine you
As
are quite
the person who's
fetch.
not my special person is behind her, like staring into her back of her head. Don't want to be talking about this, Ma.
Oh, you get so flustered. I almost want to call your father over. I know you didn't live in this apartment long, but I want you to consider this your home away from home. Your bed is always yours, no questions asked.
Who's she talking to?
I
Me
will
or
ask
her?
questions, but you can stay here no matter the answers.
Appreciate it, Ma.
No bother at all. Stay as long as you like. Anything you want to talk about, dear?
What are you doing these days?
Now that we're both retired, you mean? I keep trying to push your father to do things. Dance lessons, vacation, take some courses. I'm really interested in early colonial art. But he's just happy as a clam reading in his chair for hours. Wants to know the history of every little thing. It's nice to have time to do both, though.
You ever consider moving someplace cheaper? New Atlantis is pricey.
Oh, ain't that the truth? With both of our pensions, we still couldn't afford it. But with what you send home, well, we get by. And of all the places we've lived, New Atlantis is just so full of culture and life.
Any gossip?
Well, one of your old classmates made junior VP at Galbank. Their father was bragging for hours. Can't wait to tell him about Constellation. Talking with you has made my day. I'm being serious. Regina, the president of...
Oh, I know all about her.
Well, she's making me redo the whole report from scratch because she gave me the wrong information.
You worked on that for days.
I like how it's not even coming out of the speaker. It's coming out
I
of like this
know.
area.
I swear next election, I'm stepping down. I can't stand her.
Are we looking for solutions or sympathy?
What? Oh, what's this about?
Fred from the poker group said 90% of all marital strife would go away if you just know whether you need to offer help or a friendly ear.
Fred's a wise man. I suppose sympathy.
Then that Regina is a monster. There ought to be a law.
Damn straight.
Like how I stole their plant, I guess, or their picture. Imagine coming home from like work and just walking into your parents' house and taking a decoration off the wall. I can't even open the fridge. All right, well, goodbye.
I've got lifetimes worth of books and videos to occupy.
There's just...
So
I
don't
missed
worry
you
about me.
so much, darling.
That'll show them. Oxygen booster. What are they, dying? It's going tasty.
It's about time. Come on, sleepyhead.
Who?
Flamenco. Or we could do salsa.
I told you, my left feet have left feet.
You up to anything good today, tasty, or no? Oh, weird. Yeah, I mean, I haven't experienced any of the other traits, but that's interesting to go see them, say hello. Very endearing. What mission do I have as current now? Ah, this one now. Chewed on by your sister's pup, huh? Well, that's what puppies tend to do, I suppose.
I know you're tired. That's really crazy. Must be nice.
I just had work and then physical therapy, and I got a hamburger. It's National Hamburger Day, apparently. But, still kind of hungry. Alright, let's go find this contact.
You have a nice day now.
Sarah, good to see you. Who's your friend? Another space explorer. Hey, you ever think of joining up with the Vanguard? Help the United Colonies, earn some credits, even get your UC citizenship?
Oh, okay. National Cheeseburger Day. Well, I did have a cheeseburger. I will correct myself. It is National Cheeseburger Day, and I had a cheeseburger. Had a double cheeseburger, no pickles. What's the Vanguard?
United Colonies Volunteer Fleet. Independent captains enlist, get to use their own ships, and the UC provides them with sustained work and credits. And put in your time, and you're guaranteed UC citizenship and everything that comes with it. Discounts on UC goods and medical services, chance to own a place in New Atlantis. Only way a foreign captain could even dream of seeing those sorts of benefits. So, you want in?
Sure, sign me up.
Excellent. Just need to do a little paperwork. An orientation on the UC, and knock out an exam, and a probationary mission. You need to know you'll be able to hack it out there after all.
Do well. You'll be out there keeping the peace in no time.
Don't forget, John. I need him back after you wrap him in that fancy get-up of yours.
No worries, Sarah. I'm not forgetting about you or our little business afterwards. Promise.
First things first, head down to the orientation hall. Get signed up at the registration terminal. System will walk you through the rest.
Oh boy. All right, you stay here.
You got a bounty? Well, you're gonna have to make things right with the UC before we'll let you join.
But if you've got any questions, I can get you sorted.
I do have a bounty. Okay, we just changed the location, no worries.
If you don't have official business, we ask you remain in order.
Applicant name Gearmatic. Current bounty 0. To register for your examination, please select the enlistment agreement. Note, any outstanding UC bounty must be paid before processing. Applicant name Gearmatic bounty 0. By joining the United Colonies Vanguard, you agree to perform necessary services for the United Colonies that could place you in serious danger, resulting in harm to your craft or yourself, up to and including death. I agree. Consent documented. You may proceed to the examination chamber through the orientation hall.
Registration accepted. You may now proceed through the historical displays in the orientation hall, or continue on to the examination.
In 2150, humanity learned the Earth's magnetosphere would collapse sometime in the next half-century, eliminating all life on the planet. Decisive action was required, but the secure transport of an entire civilization would demand a new kind of cooperation, a new kind of courage, and a new kind of union. Thus, in 2159, the United Colonies were formed to make that journey possible. Just 1 year later, the Galileo, the first of many colony ships, touched down here on Jemison, beginning a new era of human history, the age of the United Colonies.
The effort and planning it must have taken to evacuate literally the entire planet. Can you imagine? The logistics alone must have been mind-boggling.
I've probably got every display in this place memorized at this point. In 2050, the Earth exploded.
Oh, spoilers, dude. We haven't gone that far yet.
From their foundation, the United Colonies strove to provide all their citizens with opportunity, security, and peace. But there were those among the UC that still wanted something more. Independence. So in 2161, the UC issued the Centaurus Proclamation, granting UC citizens the right to settle distant worlds and form their own sovereign powers. It was
There's always got to be
long
one.
before the first new faction, the Free Star Collective, was formally organized in 2188, later followed by House Varun, revealing themselves to the universe in 2230.
Centaurus proclamation has always left me torn. So much conflict arose as a result. Was it worth it?
Oh, it's those random shit. Yeah, well, that's the way it goes.
It was only in 2230 that the faction known as House Varun first made contact with the rest of the settled systems. Founded by the passengers
Yeah,
of a
Sky UI has been nice for me too.
New Atlantis and disappeared 4 decades earlier, House Varun was a faction unlike any other. A theocracy dedicated wholly to the beliefs of its isolationist founder, Janan Varun. House Varun initially made overtures of peace towards the rest of the settled systems. They claimed their only intention was to spread the word of their god, the Great Serpent. But none could have guessed that this worship might take the form of a bloody war, the Serpent's Crusade. The Freestar Collective was initially founded in 2188, when the citizens of Aquila banded together with the pleasure city of Neon in mutual defense. But in 2194,
But yeah, hauling junk around has been a
after the
pain.
deployment of a UC medical star station in orbit around their world, the citizens of Narion also requested to join the collective. The resulting rise in tensions between the Freestar Collective and UC culminated in the settled system's first intergalactic conflict, the Narion War. Despite a decisive victory by the UC, the colonies permitted the citizens of Narion to join the collective, forming the basis for the fiercely independent union that persists to this day.
The history of the Narion War. Beginning in 2196, the Narion War, humanity's first large-scale conflict among the stars, is remembered as the defining moment for the settled systems. As the first major conflict to make extensive use of grav-jump-enabled ships, the Narion War was less defined by key space battles and more by an extended cat-and-mouse interplay between two powers, as the well-armed and professional UC Navy tried again and again to pin down the piecemeal but savvy Freestar fleet. Unable to strike the killing blow, the UC resorted to ever more severe tactics to try and drive the collective into capitulate, but without success. In fact, after many long years of war with little to show for it, even the populace of the UC itself began to turn against the cause, with protests roiling even New Atlantis, the citizenry demanding the war finally come to a close. So, when at long last the final blow was struck, the UC Navy finally cornering and obliterating the Freestar fleet in 2216, it was a hollow victory. It was from the resulting negotiations, the Treaty of Narion, that the settled systems as we know them today emerged, both literally and figuratively. Despite winning the war, the UC found themselves in an unenviable position, painted as a brutal aggressor even in their home system. So, in the spirit of unity and lasting peace, the UC agreed to the demands of the Freestar Collective and the Narion settlers whose collusion triggered the conflict in the first place, and handed over Narion to the Collective, as they had requested at the start of the hostilities, including the Clinic Medical Star Station, creating the Freestar Collective as we know it to this day. In return, the UC demanded two concessions. First was payment for the damages done in the form of mineral rights on multiple worlds across the galaxy. The second, more significant demand was that no great faction may ever colonize more than 3 systems. The UC would have Alpha Centauri, Sol, and Wolf, and the Freestar Collective, Cheyenne, Vali, and Narion. The Freestar Collective agreed to these terms, creating and codifying into law the settled systems as we know them today. The Treaty of Narion has since become the foundation of all contemporary political relations, and its only official violation that caused the galaxy's greatest conflict, the Colony War. To learn more about the Colony War, please proceed to the Conflict Amongst the Stars mural. God, I need to learn how to read.
Beginning in 2240, House Varun forces declared all-out war on the rest of human civilization, initiating the Serpent's Crusade. For the next 23 years, thousands of Freestar, UC, and independent souls were killed by agents of House Varun in the name of their serpent god. It was only with the death of their founder in 2263 and the succession of his heir Jarek that House Varun finally sued for peace. There remains, however, select members of House Varun who refuse to recognize the cessation of hostilities their leaders established. Even after House Varun's mysterious disappearance, these zealots remain a threat to all who encounter them. Their pacification, a goal of all space.
Conflict among the stars.
Of the many conflicts between the galaxy's factions, none was more brutal than the recent colony war between the UC and the Freestar Collective. Set off by the unauthorized Freestar colonization of Vesta's Pride in 2308, a direct violation of the Nerion Treaty, the colony war spread quickly across the galaxy. Both sides deployed every tool at their disposal. Armadas of warships, mechanized combat platforms, or mechs, even bioengineered alien creatures, the infamous UC xeno-weapons. It was only in 2311 at the Battle of Cheyenne that the scales finally tipped. The Freestar Collective, utilizing their civilian fleet as a human shield, successfully crippled the superior United Colonies Navy. After their shocking victory against the galaxy's greatest navy, the Freestar Collective offered terms of peace, which the colonies, out of an interest in staving off any further human costs, accepted. The galaxy has been rebuilding ever since. Few settled worlds were left untouched by the colony war. But nowhere could the viciousness of modern warfare be seen more clearly than on the Freestar planet of Nera. Initially occupied by invading United Colonies forces as a forward operating position,
You're standing in the way, man.
attempts to take and retake the planet by collective forces led only to devastation. Swaths of the world were transformed into scorched husks, a nightmarish testament to the depths of human ingenuity and human cruelty. And today, Nera remains a continuing reminder to the horrors of unfettered war.
Can I get in it?
Dad wanted me to apply for the administration track at school, but I'm going to be a xenobiologist. It's science division or nothing.
I really hope this is just a phase.
I like the cups that are so nicely littered here.
I bring her here almost every day to stare at this thing.
One of my slates said terramorphs can control people's minds. But that can't
In the midst of the colony war, a different kind of tragedy struck the UC city of Londinian.
Londinian.
A newly constructed but critical supply center for the United Colonies' war effort, Londinian found itself overrun by one of the galaxy's most mysterious predators, the Terramorph. A rare but pervasive threat to all human-settled worlds, Terramorphs swept over the city, seemingly out of nowhere, on a scale never before seen in recorded history. Valiant efforts by the UC military slowed the onslaught, but the creatures proved unstoppable. Ultimately, the decision was made to destroy the Londinian spaceport, sealing off the city, the outbreak, and its citizenry from the galaxy at large. The tragedy of Londinian is mourned by the UC to this day.
It seems like a little bit of a Fallout wasteland kind of thing to explore. Oh my god, there's another room of this.
After the devastation wrought by the Colony War, the UC and the Freestar Collective came together to ratify a treaty that became known as the Armistice. Both sides agreed to a vast reduction in standing forces, and that xeno-weapons and mech warfare would be outlawed. All related research was sealed away, accessible only in cases of dire emergency. But the Collective had another demand, that the active commanders of the UC military stand trial for their actions. The United Colonies, in the interest of peace and galactic security, agreed. In 2311, 3 United Colonies senior officers were found guilty. Commander Henry Durant, General Indira Rastogi, and Fleet Admiral Francois Sanon, known better as Ve Victus. All were sentenced to death for their actions, bringing the colony war to a close, and returning peace to the galaxy at long last.
I was a strong supporter of the Armistice. All of the terrible weapons that both sides used against one another. It had to end.
Look at the jacket. The flaps. They move when I move the camera. By order of Armistice Article 13-61A, -LB, established a central archive guarded by 3 parties. The Freestar Collective, House Varun, and the United Colonies, for the collection and protection of all knowledge, research, and documentation depicting, describing, or in any way related to technologies and mechanism banned by this armistice. It shall be governed by the following laws. 1. Access to all information in this archive will be mutually managed by all 3 parties. Access is only permitted by unanimous agreement of authorized factional representatives. 2. The faculty will be under the direct control of no sovereign factions, with no single party permitted to override the others. All decisions regarding the matter pertaining to the archives must be unanimous. 3. Any attempt at unauthorized access will be considered an act of aggression against all parties. Each party commits to defend the others against any such attempts. If you have questions, please contact me. Please contact Mass. I can't look down my sites here. There we go. Masked Public Relations Desk. Note is 77KXR. Where are you going away? There's more. Alright, it's the last room. That's a big ship.
It was into this new world that the Vanguard was born. An official branch of the UC Navy, the Vanguard is the United Colonies Volunteer Fleet, serving a myriad of security, logistical, and reconnaissance roles. And after a sufficient length of service, UC citizenship is guaranteed to every Vanguard member. Open to all captains, regardless of origin, the Vanguard is leading the charge to protect and support the citizens of the United Colonies, wherever in the galaxy they may be.
I like the no face.
Look, I'm not supposed to be giving opinions on this stuff, but the UC's in a lot better hands these days than back before they signed the armistice.
No one is born a United Colonies citizen. Only through service to the UC can one hope to earn one's citizenship. But the UC prides itself on taking care of its people. Cost of living controls means citizens pay less than their foreign counterparts for needs big and small. All citizens are issued a grant upon joining to get themselves on their feet. And only UC citizens have the opportunity to purchase property, getting the chance to live in one of the most beautiful cities in the settled systems. By joining the Vanguard today, you too can begin earning your place here, in the heart of galactic civilization, as a citizen of the United Colonies.
Bye. Proceed to the exam. Do I need to know the info that I just listened to? I hope not.
Welcome, applicant, to the piloting simulation chamber. Please enter the...
I've spent a fair bit of time in simulators just like these. They're startlingly realistic. Have fun.
You must be our new applicant. I'm Proctor Samuelson. The simulator's already been prepped. You can head in whenever you're ready.
Can you tell me about this exam?
Of course. You'll be running through a high-realism combat flight simulation, engineered by members of the UC science staff, right here in Mast. Your task is to defeat at least 3 tiers of simulated opponents. Accomplish that, and you pass the exam, and can then proceed on to your probationary mission. However, if you defeat more than 3 tiers of enemies, your required enlistment time for citizenship will be reduced, and your enlistment bonus increased. But you're welcome to try as many times as you like before returning to Commander Tuala to proceed on to the next step in your application process. We'll only keep the highest score you manage to achieve in there.
Got any advice on how to do well in there?
While I can't answer that question directly, I will say this. Due to the solitary nature of our work, resourcefulness is a critical tool in any Vanguard pilot's repertoire. You're permitted, even encouraged, to use whatever tool you're able to find in there.
Piloting isn't my area of expertise. How about you just mark me down and pass and I head out? What kind of ship am I going to be flying?
The simulator is designed to be a near-perfect replica of a Class B Deimos hoplite, the United Colony's standard destroyer model. It's been tuned to provide a challenging but fair fight against the enemy squadrons you'll encounter inside.
Alright.
Alright then.
Let me save real quick.
To my crew position.
This is the Mark 18 Flight Simulation Chamber applicant, currently in orbit around a high-detail recreation of a remote world. When you're ready to begin, please take a seat in the pilot's chair.
I'm not invisible today. That's good.
Your exam is simple. Defeat as many tiers of opponents as you can before your ship is disabled. You must defeat at least 3 tiers of opponents to pass the exam. Good hunting, applicant.
Wait. No. I hit E by mistake and I got up. That's not right.
New targets active.
Hurry up. getting good. Oh boy.
Resuming the examination.
New targets active.
So dead. I don't have anything to repair with.
Target elimination imminent.
Bolting simulation. You have passed, applicant. You may proceed to the exit hatch to log your results, or restart the exam from the simulation's control terminal.
Alright, well, I'll take that. I got one extra level. We're down. Restart now. Ah, fuck it. We can restart from where we are. Although I have to redo the whole thing, but that's not the case.
Simulation reset. Prepare for your first opponent.
New targets active.
Oh, I'm already dead.
Simulation. You have passed, applicant.
Never mind.
You may proceed to the exit hatch to log your results, or restart the exam from the simulation's control terminal.
Four out of 6. Oh my god. I'll take 4.
Congratulations, applicant. You've passed. You can head up to Commander Tuala to receive your final results and your probationary assignment. Or you're welcome to take another run at the simulation if you'd like to try and earn a better score. We'll only keep your best run.
Okay.
I'm listening. Maybe another time.
Chihuahua. What's the name?
Well, look who's back. Everything go all right with the exam? Or did you have some questions you needed answered first?
I wrapped up my exam. They told me to come back here.
Ah, so these are your numbers that just came through then. You ready to hear how you did?
I'm game. Cute test, by the way. Nothing like real combat, but cute. Ha.
I'll let the techs know you think so highly of their work, and make a note you've got prior combat experience. So, looking at the data? Hit every mural in the orientation hall, huh? A test of preparation and thoroughness. Two traits the Vanguard values highly. Your physiological results are eerily calm. Not a vital spike to be seen. You really know how to keep your cool. Exactly what the Navy's looking for in our recruits. Now, how'd you do against your foes? Tier 4. Not too shabby. The techs make us test each level of the sim too. I can tell you that wave are some real artificial bastards. Good job putting them away.
Hell of a job. I might even let you fly me around sometime.
Oh.
So then, looking at your results as a whole, and presuming you're successful in completing your probationary mission, you could have your UC citizenship after only just 5 years. We've been hounding for some recruits with experience. Says here I can even offer you a bonus along with your signing advance.
Citizenship in 5 years? That's quite impressive. Took me almost 9, thanks to some false starts. You should be proud.
So, sounds to me like we've got Vanguard material on our hands. If you're interested, we could bring you on as a provisional member today. Get you the credits you've earned, then send you out on your probationary mission. First, though, all UC service people, provisional or otherwise, are required to swear an oath. So, you want to make this official? Commit yourself to the cause of the colonies?
It's a big decision. John, you're not about to have my compatriot here sign some kind of contract that sells you their grandmother 5 years down the line, are you?
Officer's honor, Sarah. This is honest work for honest credits. So, you ready to do the deed?
Can we do it under the table? I like to operate independently. What?
Fantastic. Then just follow me.
If this shift doesn't end soon, my man is not gonna be happy.
Where are we going, dude?
Wouldn't be right doing this where we couldn't see the stars. Now, raise your right hand. The motto of the Vanguard is Supra et Ultra, above and beyond. That is where we serve, beyond the furthest reaches of the United Colonies military, and with honor and duty above reproach. Do you swear to protect and defend the citizens of the United Colonies to the best of your abilities? And to uphold the values of the Vanguard, honor, loyalty, self-reliance, in all your actions as a member of the United Colonies Navy?
Sure.
Then let me be the first to officially welcome you to the United Colonies Vanguard. Now, only thing left is getting you that probationary mission. And what I've got is comms repair. Group trying to refurb an old colony war processing plant on Ceti 2. Sounds like they'd barely gotten set up when their communications died. Place is as isolated as they come, so Brass wants a vanguard to deliver the repair suite and ensure anyone present is safe and secure. So, can the people of Ceti 2 count on you?
You think I should expect trouble?
No major settlements on Ceti. No real active industry either. Doesn't make for a big target. It's got the potential to be a pretty quiet trip. But there's a reason they wrote, "Here be dragons" on the map edge. So if it were me, I'd hope for the best and arm for the worst. And if for some reason you do run into trouble, don't forget, it's your job to protect those who need it. So, you ready to head out?
Sure.
That's the spirit. Head down to the spaceport and talk to Crew Chief Harath. He'll get you the repair suite plus your new recruit kit. Oh, and your advance. Give it your all out there. Supra et Ultra.
7,800 credits. Woo! And a level up. Let's see. I can take another stealth level up. Upgrades the stealth meter. You're 50% more difficult to detect when sneaking. Suppressed weapons do additional 10% sneak damage. Commerce, gastronomy, persuasion, scavenging, theft, dueling, lasers, pistol certification, shotgun certification, astrodynamics. Get more common and uncommon inorganic resources from surface objects. Medicine, med packs, strong packs, emergency kit last restore 10% additional health, 10% faster. Research methods, surveying, ballistic weapons, boost pack training. Using a boost pack expends less fuel. Oh, that's tempting. Security or targeting control systems. You now utilize ship thrusters. What does that mean? I've just not been using thrusters on my ship? I'm gonna go for this. Buy for 5% less and sell for 10% more. Buy or sell 25 unique items. Okay. I just buy and sell the same item back 24 times, 26 times, 12 times, whatever it is.
Keeping the skies safe out there?
Let's go get this new mission items and go deliver them. There's so much to do. I've got like 6, 7, 8 different things open right now, and I keep like bouncing between them all.
I've flown across most of the settled systems in all manners of spacecraft. And yet, I still get sick on the nap.
Looks like that would burn my legs.
Shocked she managed to limp back here at all. Pull it for leeches, get it fixed up, and let her know we'll have it ready as soon as we can.
Yes, sir.
Ah, you are new probationary then? Crew Chief Herat, pleasure to be working with you. It's my job to make sure all you rocket jockeys are ready for anything that comes at you up there. Now, Manifest says we're fitting you out with one comms repair suite. In addition to the standard issue welcome kit all probationary pilots get for their first mission. Med packs, some small arms, couple spare ship parts, all the essentials in case of any surprises up there. My people will have everything on your ship before you lift off. Won't even know they were there. So, paying a visit to the people of scenic Tau Ceti 2. Nice easy one for your first job. Just keep your head on swivel and you'll come home safe. Any questions before you head out?
Anything you can tell me about Tau Ceti 2?
I honestly didn't realize it had people living on it until we got your recorder. Report they gave us seemed clean. No known hostile outposts. But I wouldn't say that's permission to let your guard down. Just watch out for wildlife and pirates. Keep those med packs handy and you'll be fine.
What exactly are you putting on my ship?
Nothing too dangerous, if that's your concern. The repair suite's mostly just wiring and circuit boards. The welcome kit has some goodies in there I wouldn't leave sitting around when company comes to visit. But it's nothing some proper storage can't make safe.
Alright, I'm all set then.
Then I won't keep you. Make us look good out there, recruit.
Alright. Time to get going, I guess.
Captain, greetings.
Oh, Vasco, come on in.
Recycled air. Just isn't the same as the real thing.
Grab a seat? There's only one bed, so I don't know where you're gonna sleep. Alright, let's get going then. That guy was still next to it when I took off. Would have gotten roasted. Where is this Tau Ceti 2? Oh, over here. wait 5 minutes for the jump drive. It's actually okay. Never mind. I thought it was 2 minutes, not 2 seconds left. I was like, I'm not waiting here for 2 minutes. Ciao, Ceti. Let's give it a good old scan here. What do we got? Argon, water, iron. More iron. Nothing too crazy. Let's land over here then.
What I'm seeing, this world has all the essential building blocks to support life.
80% oxygen, 7 degrees. What did it say? I think gravity was a little bit more than 1. Low FPS on this planet. Uh-oh.
An abandoned meat-packing facility built on the fringes of the settled systems. I wonder what happened here.
Yeah, it doesn't look good, does it? An axe. What's this? Credits? Antique videotape. It's a VHS. Those aren't antiques. The new Atlantean permanently grants the recipe for deep food item. Some ammo.
Something's been through here recently, but left everything in place. At least we know it wasn't the Crimson Fleet.
Oops, no, just the ammo. But I'm not liking this. And it leaves 175 credits sitting on the toilet.
Either I got hit harder than I thought, or you've got some incredible timing. Regardless, I think it knows you're here. I'll unlock the door. Second floor, main building. But be quiet.
I don't know what squall is. Get in here, come on.
Something you need? Buy.
Yes, I need to close the door.
So what do we got here? Too clean to be one of the settlers. Or a pirate. You see on patrol, maybe? Yeah, make my day if you said you were a shock trooper out for a stroll.
Not getting manpower like that outside of wartime. You'll have to settle up for a Vanguard recruit.
Haven't brought the joke to your homeworld just yet, huh? But you see Vanguard's a hell of a lot better than what I've got. I'm Hadrian. I was a researcher with the UC. I came here on a rumor of a...
Orange eyes.
Well, I expect you saw the results on your way in. What's left of the settlers? The work of Oxysio Machina. A terramorph. One of the nastiest aliens humanity's ever crossed paths with. And this one, well, it's something of an anomaly. Possibly a worrying one.
I can't believe that a terramorph did all this damage. I mean, I've heard the stories, but to see the decimation firsthand.
Terramorph, what's that?
Other than a remorseless killing machine.
Among apex predators, they're the pinnacle. Resilient, agile, smart. And their mental prowess only increases with age. Some can even dominate the minds of weaker species, keeping them as pets, livestock, or toys. They're creatures without peer.
What kind of anomaly are we talking about here?
Terramorphs have a unique growth cycle. They're usually only found on worlds that have been long colonized by humanity. But Tau Ceti's too young to have one. Yet here it is. I came looking for an explanation and found all this.
Wait, are all the settlers dead then? Well, we kind of saw a bunch of dead ones.
I managed to scope out a fair bit of the facility before it found me. If there are any survivors of the attack, they're long gone.
Sounds like you used my help then.
I sure could. Because to confirm my suspicions about this creature, I'm gonna need a tissue sample from it. And to get that, I need its corpse. But there is a way we can give ourselves an edge against this thing. The plant security system. The admin terminal's here in this building, but it needs its connection reset. And as I found out, that's not a one-person job. But if you can make it to the security outpost and restore the connection, I think I can get things back online. See if the settlers left us any other tools.
What can you tell me about the security system?
The settlers outfitted most of the buildings with turrets at some point. Not sure how many are still operable, but at least a few appeared to be in fighting shape. There were also some sensors scattered around the facility that I didn't recognize. But those are honestly all just educated guesses until we get the connection reset.
Where can I find the security outpost?
It's the building in the middle of the facility. The terminal in there should allow you to grant me access to the system as a whole. Then we can see about getting things back online.
You're not coming with me?
Admin access is centralized to the terminal in this room. Nothing's coming back online if I'm not here. But even if that weren't the case, I'd likely be more of a liability out there than a help right now.
Alright, let's get the security system back online.
Good. Once I see the connection reset, I'll get things underway on my end. Take care of yourself out there. And make sure you leave enough of that thing for us to get a sample.
Alright, you ready, good?
see you've done that.
Ammo. Modified calibrated Kraken. Reflex sight, muzzle brake, drum mag. Shit, that one's still master though. I like how they just open the door and left the door open for us to get attacked. What? Bolstering calibrated sonar roamer space helmet. I know what she plans to do. I guess get killed. Is that her or the Terramorph? Her. Tau Gourmet Security Hub. Status, multiple warnings received. Please select an option from the list below. Security system status. Warning, admin connection lost. Server connection lost. All external functionality locked. Reset connection? Reset. Tracking system. Offline. Proceed to control room to initiate reboot. Automated defenses. Automated defenses. Turret diagnostic. Error. Damage detected. Evisceration building, packaging building, sanitation building, dressing building, quality control building. Error. Power fault failure. System power reset required. Order issued. Maintenance team, please reset all power breakers. Security logs. I never noticed this down here was the next page until today, so I don't know how many things I've missed on other things. 18-118-14. Equipment drop today. Additional materials for the livestock tracking system Ian's cooking up. 15. A couple of predators came through over the ridge last night. Maria was up, so she took a couple of shots at them, drove them off. Those turrets can't get here soon enough. 18-121-77. Got the turrets delivered at long last. Once those are installed, no one needs the night watch anymore. Our lives are about to get a whole lot better. 18-145-30. Took multiple days and ladders, but the turrets are hooked up and ready to go. Goodbye, night shift. 18-146-18. I may have been hasty. Turned the things on for the first time last night and blew out the grid. Rewiring starts today. 18-178-14. Okay, a couple more tests of the system and I think we're finally ready for prime time. All the automation they're trying to build into this place draws a lot more power than we initially planned for. 18-201-06. Some technical materials and more excitedly, feed dropped off today. Finally getting perishables at long last. Seems like this might be truly happening.
Connection restored. I'll make this quick. Plant's turrets took a beating, but I should be able to get you a couple of kill lanes.
An E-pipe.
Just get the thing to chase you down the alleys between the buildings, and you'll lead it right into a crossfire. Hello. I wish I'd found this earlier.
Ma'am.
Those sensors around the facility? Part of a livestock tracking system. Should let you keep tabs on how close the Terramorph is. But it's not connected to this network. There should be a terminal in the adjoining room. Tune it to 183.5.
183.5. Haven't seen this Terramorph yet.
Well, I suppose they're not going to need it anymore.
Tao Gourmet Livestock Tracking System version 0.49. Please select an option from the list below. System status off. Turn on tracking system. Note, frequency tuning required for proper tracking. Track 183.1? No, 183.5. Target detected. Connecting playback to user. Building logs Tao Gourmet. Build 0.02. Okay, I think we're finally ready to give this a real test. The frequency needs to be calibrated to the size of the stock. So we'll need to set some general measurements for the creatures once they arrive. But if this works, it could mean a new era of open range farming. We'll be able to function without fences. True free range. We're going to make so much damn money. Build 0.3. Everyone's finally got their hearing back, so I think we can go for test number 2. Our initial hopes for range and distance might have been a bit ambitious, but we've got at least the fundamentals down. Turn on the system, have the signal beam directly into your personal radio, letting you know the location of the nearby critters. Next up, improving how many animals we can track at once and how far we can track them. Alright.
Tracker's reading green. What's that sound?
The security lockdown is active.
Shit. Stop. Stop whatever you're doing and get in cover. It's on the move. Look, I wouldn't engage directly if you could avoid it. The kill lanes. They're set up but need power. There's breakers on each of the buildings you can throw to get them live. Once they're online, lead the Terramorph towards the lights and watch the fireworks. Give it hell, Vanguard.
Top right, it says distance every once in a while.
System rearm. Fail. Additional power required. Slow and steady.
Just take it nice and slow. $76 meters. 53 meters. 35 meters. 20 meters. 16 meters. 20 meters. 35. 'em on the roof over there.
Seeing a meat packing facility from the inside is starting to make me feel like I should switch to becoming a vegetarian.
Oh, I got killed. That was easy. Terramorph cell sample, alien genetic material, sedative, amino acids. Oh yeah, that looks kind of terrifying, doesn't it? Items too heavy to carry.
Tracker's gone quiet. I suspect it's either hiding or...
Wait. You did it, didn't you? Heavens above! You just flatlined a terramorph!
Yep, all taken care of.
Oh, yeah. Taken care of. No big deal.
You didn't happen to grab me a tissue sample, did you?
Can you really learn so much from one little sample?
A lot of life gets recorded in our cells. Like, for example, if this terramorph's cells have certain radiation or chemical exposures, it could point to it having been transported on a ship. Then, we could start getting some answers about this thing. So, did you manage to nab one?
Here you go.
All right. I spotted a microscope downstairs. Let's see if we can't get to
Is
the
a
bottom.
microscope going to give you data about radiation? Not quite sure it works that way. Why? Wait, why is there a hole here? Someone's going to break their leg. Bethesda. Look, it was almost me.
You have anything valuable?
Lubricant.
Diagnostics? Nothing. Maybe a flag scan?
That looks like more advanced than a microscope, man.
Spectrograph. Damn. This equipment, it's not set up to do a proper analysis of our sample. But this terramorph being here, of all places, it doesn't make sense. Humanity's spread plenty of creatures in our travels across the stars. Pets, livestock, pests. But terramorphs, they're different. To our knowledge, no one's ever spread them intentionally. Yet somehow, they follow us. So when humans settle a world, 70 to 100 years later, terramorphs tend to just appear. No one knows how or why. Dangerous, but at least predictable. Ceti, though, it's too young to have a native population. It's only been colonized 20 years? But then the other option, that someone captured one of the deadliest predators in the galaxy just to wipe out some settlers minding their own business? That seems awfully implausible. Which means we're either looking at a truly strange murder or a faster type of terramorph growth, the results of which could be catastrophic. Terramorph outbreaks have taken down far bigger colonies than this one.
Terramorphs have taken down other colonies?
They have. They even took down an entire city once. A place called Londinian had to be quarantined due to a massive outbreak during the colony war. It's the only known loss of that scale, but it's the reason why any change in our relationship with these creatures needs to be taken very seriously.
How does no one know how terramorphs get into human worlds? Aren't they kind of hard to miss?
Well, they're not exactly buying tickets and flying coach. The theory is that they're spread by some kind of egg or seed that's able to evade our detection. But how the hell an undetectable egg turns into a terramorph without anyone noticing is a question no one's ever found an answer to. And it's why what's happened here could be real bad news for the rest of human civilization.
Sure, there's a rational explanation.
There is. I mean, there has to be. We just have to find it. Time was, I had access to one of the best repositories of terramorph research in the galaxy. Seems a natural place to start looking, if I can figure how to access it. But we also need to get this sample properly analyzed, get confirmation on just how concerned we should be. Luckily, I think I know just the person to help with the sample. What would you say to delivering this to him for me? I'd do it myself,
of course.
but I need to call in some favors. See if I can't get access to that terramorph data. Plus, maybe just pop by a hospital for a little bit. Clear it with your commander first if you have to. You can even show them this. My gene tag. Tell them Hadrian Sanan is worried there could be more attacks on the horizon. They should recognize the name.
Why would my commander know who you are? You're with the UC military too?
I was. Long time ago. Family tradition. But I know some of the folks from my old unit moved into the Vanguard. A couple even owe me favors. If I'm lucky, your commander is one of them.
Don't worry, I'll make sure my commander agrees.
Oh, you don't understand what a weight off my shoulders that is. I need Dr. Percival Walker to put together a sample analysis for this thing. Full workup. He'll know what that means. I'm not sure exactly where to find him, but last I heard he was contracting with the Trade Authority on Mars. There's a place called the Sixth Circle in Sidonia. Bar run by some old friends. I'll meet you and Percival there. And here, it's not exactly a bounty, but you certainly deserve them. Should cover the cost of fuel to Mars, at least. Now please, go check in with your commander. We need to know what we're dealing with.
1,800 credits added and a sample. Bunch of vials, medical sample trays, graduated cylinder, wires. Oh. Here's a microscope. Use this one. Did she just run into the wall? Should be able to open doors in this scanner mode. There's no reason not to be able to. Berserker combat knife. Toy motorcycle. A squished foam cup. That'll do it. Power circuit.
Seeing a meat packing facility from the inside is starting to make me feel like I should switch to becoming a vegetarian.
Go ahead. There's cheese in there. We're good. Not sure I'm bothering to search through all this. I'm not really taking many things. Maybe just the ammo and the odd piece of something.
Might as well take what we can.
Is that a melee weapon? No. Oh, I know she had a pack too. I don't like when you get stuck on something like that and your energy keeps being drained.
An abandoned meat packing facility built on the fringes of the settled systems. I wonder what happened here.
Wait, can I take this ship? Was this here 2 minutes ago? Oh yeah, I didn't go. I went all the way around. This ship has a ton more cargo than mine, right? Oh, it's locked. Oh, Bethesda, really? Why are you putting a big ship here and being like, haha, you can't take it? Go back to your puny little ship.
Hello, Captain.
That was fun. Now what?
Now we're actually going to be done. Cool. Alright. I'm getting out of here. Thank you guys for watching, and probably be streaming tomorrow. I don't know what. Maybe something else. We'll see. You guys have a good one. Hey, thanks for making it all the way to the end of this video. I know that some of the VODs can get a little bit long, so I do appreciate you sticking around. I'd like to ask real quick, if you have a friend or someone close to you who you think would like a clip or a portion or even the whole stream, please feel free to reach out to them and share this with them. I'm always looking for more respectful people to come hang out and have some fun. If you've already done that or want to help me out some other way, feel free to check out the video description for some other ways you can help support me. Thank you, and I'll see you next time.